So if energies move into Vishuddhi, it's a power center, you can become enormously powerful, very powerful individuals. When I say power, not necessarily physical or financial or something, people can be powerful in so many ways. Just the very way they stand, some people are powerful, some people are not, isn't it? Yes? So you don't have to do any action. You make 10 men stand here. The very way they stand, some men are powerful, some aren't, isn't it so? It's not necessarily because of their activity, just the way they are. They don't have to pose for anything, just simply the way they are, there is power about them. If your energies move into Agna, you are intellectually realized, you see things clearly, you see everything the way it is. Once you begin to see everything the way it is, you are at peace. So Agna is called as the third eye because you see things the way they are. With these two eyes are very deceptive. They make you see things the way it is necessary for your survival. They don't allow you to see everything the way it is. Once your energies touch Agna, now you're seeing things the way they are, everything the way it is. Now, that is why it is referred to as a third eye. Now, Sahasrara is the seventh chakra that is not in the body, just outside the body. But most people, it is dormant, it is not active. If some sadhana comes into your life, if you activate it in a certain way, or because of a very intense way of living, it can become active. If energies move into Sahasrara, you will become unexplainably, unreasonably ecstatic. Simply like crazy you're ecstatic. If you come to the Bhava Spandana, you will see, simply for no reason, you will be spilling in ecstasy. You just don't know what's happening, just no external reason. Simply you're ecstatic, simply because your energies touch Sahasrara. From Mooladhara to Agna, there are many pathways as to how to get there, any number of methods and teachings as to how to reach there. From Agna to Sahasrara, there is no path. If you want to move from Agna to Sahasrara, because there is no path, that is the reason why many people have gone about propagating peace is the highest thing to achieve, because they got stuck here. You've heard of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa? Was there a story about him in the video or something? No? It's there, right? Yeah, okay, Ramakrishna. So Ramakrishna was like this. He was a devotee of Kali. Kali is a form of goddess, a fierce goddess. He took Kali as his mother and worshipped her. He is such a devotee. He became, in such a way, his consciousness became so crystallized that if he makes lunch for Kali, that form comes and eats with him. This is not imagination, this is actually happening. Or is she sitting somewhere? That's not the point. A crystallized consciousness can just create it, just make it happen the way it is known to him. So he actually used to feed her and she used to eat. Food used to get empty. So he was like that, but he was… when she's on him, he is like ecstasy. The moment she leaves him, he is misery. All the time crying, literally crying like a baby, calling like, "Mommy, mommy, please come." He would be just crying, "Please, mother, come to me, come to me, come to me." When she's on him, he's all ecstatic. When she's not, he's lost. He went on like this. So a certain guru whose name was called Thotapuri, a yogi, saw his condition and he saw the man's potential, such an intense human being, just stuck with this one form and he's enjoying it all right, but it is not getting him anywhere. So he tried to instruct him. But this is the whole thing about people on the path of devotion. Ramakrishna said, "I don't want any realization. I don't want liberation, I just want my mother. This is just like you try to tell a little child, whatever you tell him, he says, I don't want anything, I want mummy, He's in that kind of thing. So in many ways Totapuri tried to instruct him, he wouldn't go. Then where they were sitting, there was a piece of broken glass. He just took this piece of broken glass and just slashed his agna open. Physically, he just slashed this part of the body open, and that's when he got realized. Suddenly he was a different man, because the shock of cutting this just took him off from those limitation.
For more on Sadhguru, visit www.ishafoundation.org.